Yeah.
All right, Marshall, I'm curious. What's most important to you about this negotiation? We have to figure out how to split this money. What's most important to you about the outcome?
Well, Doug, the best thing that we both get out feeling we got the fair deal.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you think fairness is important to you in this negotiation? Mm-hmm. Marshall, what do you can you tell me a little bit more about what fairness looks like to you?
And that's a really good question. Basically, fairness is you get what you need.
Hmm.
Yeah, if that makes sense. Does it make sense?
For sure, for sure. And I'm really fascinated on this outcome. Do you have any clues about what you need from this, and where you'd walk away from this negotiation feeling, you know what, I'm happy with that result?
You mean a sum of the
Uh,
$10,000?
it could be some. Is there any other things that are important to you in the process here? I mean, money's one thing, but you know,
Money
it
isn't the only currency.
it isn't the only currency.
Yeah. Basically, what's really important is our friendship
Hmm.
not to be affected by this. Yeah.
I agree. The relationship is important for sure.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
important. While other stuff,
Yeah, I'm curious. What process? Do you have any ideas on how you would get at the resolving this, where you'd feel like it was fair and preserve the relationship?
no, can you tell me what do you think about this?
I have I don't know. I really first want to congratulate you for the ideas. I think those are great values to live up by. It seems like you're the kind of person that cares about the long term results of a relationship, and um, also you care about fairness, and justice is a high goal I have, obviously. So um, it means a lot to me that that's important to you.
Yeah, it looks like we got the same values.
That's a great place to start a negotiation, I think.
Yeah. So what do you think about a good split?
Ah, we can't split 50-50. I know that.
Yeah. It looks like it's a tough one. So how do you say we should do it?
Well, I mean, it says no 50-50, but I don't see any rule that says we can't do 49,000, or what is it, 4,999, and what is it, 5,001. There's no rule against that.
Yeah. And do you think this is
Marshall, would
fair?
you feel like that would be a fair? Yeah, I was just curious. Would you feel like that's a fair outcome? A $1 difference each way,
That would be a quick outcome.
wouldn't it? And
Yeah.
tell you what, Marshall,
It would be the easy way,
I
right?
don't care about a dollar. I care about time. If it's agreeable to you, I'll take the 4,999, and you take the 5,001. Would you be okay with that?
Um, So this may sound like I'm being a bit of cheap ass here. I'm being an
Hmm.
asshole. It may sound like I'm caring a lot about the money rather than our friendship and our relationship.
Hmm.
But how about we go 7,000, 3,000? Are you against that?
Yeah, I am actually. That's not an outcome that I'd be a number one. I wouldn't feel that's fair, and number two, I wouldn't view you very kindly if I left the table with that number, frankly. So that's a no for me.
Yeah. And what would be a better split other than the 5,000, 5,000, the 50-50 almost?
Well, I'm having a hard time seeing any better split unless we have some other. You have something else you want to bring into the table, some other outside resource that you want to add to the picture. I'm open to other suggestions.
Yeah. So I'm working in the banking sector, and I have some good connections there. And
Mm,
I know you work in the real estate, uh,
mm,
business.
mm.
Uh, do you think we can do another arrangement with this? I can give you a
Mm.
very good interest rates for the loans you think you may need.
Well, yeah, it's possible that might be interesting. Again, the question is how good and you know can you deliver on that promise is a question in my mind, and I'm sorry. It feels this may feel like I'm being skeptical or being an asshole, but frankly that feels a little illusory to me or a little squishy. Sorry, unfortunately we just don't know each other that well yet, so it's hard for me to gauge if that's a good bet or not.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, you're saying that because we don't know each other that well, I can't guarantee you the good interest rates you're looking for.
Yeah, a
So,
lot could go
so
wrong. I mean, and again, a lot of it would be probably outside your control too. So I think that's probably more my concern, not just you. It's just I understand the business, and you might feel like you're, able to deliver something, and then somebody else up in the loan committee is like, we're not doing that, and it's outside your control. So really, it's that kind of thing makes me not amenable to that idea.
yeah, what you're saying is very interesting. However, I can guarantee you a 1% decrease over any other loan you take from other bank. If that, uh,
Do you, Marshall? I'm sorry. Do you own this bank?
no, 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 but I'm the team leader, and the team
Hmm.
leader have the option to reduce a 1% if he got another offer from another bank. If you can give me a guaranteed offer from another bank, I can get you 1% decrease on. Yeah, so I can do that. Yeah.
Well, if you say it, that's pretty interesting. I will say, but
2 minutes left. Cut a deal or money is gone.
So what other things do you think you need I can get you?
you know, Marshall, it seems to me because we're running out of time, feels like we probably need to come to something more straightforward, staying within the envelope of the deal here. I mean, would you be opposed to just taking the 5,001 and calling it good? And the question is, isn't it more important than, instead of being including other things outside the deal, isn't it more important to stay close to our values that we agree to on the beginning of the negotiation? I mean, it would be fair, and 100%, I'd feel like really good about the relationship if this is the deal we strike.
Yeah. I think that this would be fair. Yeah.
It sounds like we have a deal.
Yeah. It sounds like it. Absolutely.